Namaha. Om Gum Gurubhyo Namaha. Om Sam Sarasvati Namaha. Om Shruti Smriti Purananam Alayam Karunalayam Namami Bhagavat Pada Shankaram Loka Shankaram Samasta Janakalyani Niratam Guranamayam Namami Chinmayam Devam Sadgurum Brahma. Gira Mahur Devim Druhina Grihini Magama Vido Harev Patnim Patmam Harasahachari Madritanayam Turiya Kapitvam Duradigamanissima Mahima Mahamaya Vishwam Brahmayasi Parabrahma Mahishi. Om Sahana Vavatu Sahano Bhunektu Sahavidyam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Hari Om. Last class, we listened some interesting topics. What is the purpose of Shastra? The purpose of Shastra is to open our inner eye, to help us to live that life of equilibrium. So, we said that there are many different kinds of Shastras are there. Among them, one is Tantra. And then we saw that different aspects of Tantra, or why Tantra is called as Tantra. What is the definition of Tantra that we have seen? And different names of this Tantra Shastra, which are they? Agama, Nigama, Yamala, Damara, Tantra, all that we have seen. And then what we saw? Then we saw about the Tantra Padaha. So in Tantra Shastra there are 4 padas, 4 quarters. They are Jnana Padaha, Yoga Padaha, Kriya Padaha, Charya Padaha. This much we have seen. Now we are going to discuss another interesting aspect of Tantra known as the Tantrika Achara. So what is the meaning of Achara? We say, Achara Prabhuvo Dharma. Achara means customs and practices. One meaning of Achara is different kinds of practice. Actual, how we practice. Another meaning of Achara in here especially is the, different parts in the same system. The system is Tantrika, but in the Tantrika Achara itself, there are different paths. See, all these paths reaches the same goal, but according to Ryuji, in the Shivamanasa Puja, Shivamahimna said, Duchinam Vaichitriyat Riju Kutila Nana Padajusham Nranam Eko Gamya Tomasi. See, I like a kind of aradhana, so I take up that. Another person doesn't like that. This is the beauty of our Sanatana Dharma. But all these paths will reach the same. So, in one way, Achara means, there are different practices. According to the practices, it is differentiated. Another meaning of Achara is different sects or different ways or paths within the system. Or Achara also means different levels of spiritual progress. That also can be called as Achara. Anyhow, so in the Tantrika system, Tantrika school, there are 6 plus 1 Acharas. Why 6 plus 1? I will tell you. So, total there are 7 Acharas. 6 plus 1. Okay? The first Achara is known as Vaidika Achara. Vaidika Achara. Please understand, many people have this misunderstanding that one thing, they think that Tantra means black magic. Many part of India, if you say he's a Tantric, it means he's a practitioner of black magic. That is a very wrong, why it came, etc. We will discuss. Of course, it's a topic we should discuss. But that is not the meaning. So, Tantric means a practitioner. That's the, if you really want to translate the word Tantric, what is the meaning of, what is the translation? A practitioner, a person who actually practices. That's the meaning, Tantric, that's all. Not black magician or anything. Okay, another thought many people have, that is, this is Veda Bahya. Some people have this strong feeling that this Tantra is a Veda Bahya. Veda Bahya means it's nothing to do with the Vedas. But I have just seen that Tantra is actually to explain what is said in the Vedas. So the Vedic wisdom is brought to our level, to a common person's level. Otherwise, how many people can actually practice what is said in the Veda? Very few. Because as the time progressed, so many restrictions came up. So, Veda is not Veda Bahya. Tantra is not Veda Bahya. In Tantra, there is a school known as the Vaidika Achara or Veda Achara. So, the Achara, the practices are according to the Vedic injunctions. A Tantrika's life should be according to the injunctions of Veda. He should practice whatever moral, teachings are said in the Veda, he should practice. He should practice Sandhya Vandanadi, whatever is said in the Veda. Tantrika Sandhya Vandana is little different from the Vaidika Sandhya Vandana, but he has to practice the Vedic injunctions. So that's known as Vaidika or Vaidika Dharma or Vaidika Pada or Vedachara. Second type of Achara is known as Vaishnava Achara. So, what is Vaishnava Achara? The Acharas which are related to the Vishnu or the path of Vaishnava, the sect of Vishnu. So, what is the core of Vaishnava Achara? We don't have time to go into each, because each one of them so vast and deep. So, what is the core of Vaishnava Achara? The core of Vaishnava Achara is Vishnu Buddhi. Vishnu Buddhi. What is the meaning of Vishnu? Vyapanat Vishnu. What is the meaning of Vishnu? Vishnu means the one who pervades this entire universe. To develop this Vishnu Buddhi is the base of Vaishnava Achara. Okay? So, Vaishnava Achara is a balanced, pure life. Vaishnava Achara help us to balance our life, to live a pure life. So, a Tantrika is not a person. Some people think that Tantrika means he can drink and he can eat anything. No. His life should be pure. Like Bhagavan Mahavishnu. Now comes the third. It's known as Shaiva Achara. So, as I was telling, this could be different sects, okay? Also, Shaivacharya could be. What is the Shaivacharya? Means the path of Shiva. Okay, a person who identifies himself with Shiva is known as Shaiva. Shivasya ayam Shaiva. Now, Shaivacharya means what? Shaivacharya means, see, what is the core of Shaivacharya? See, as I said, in each Acharya there will be practices, their own understanding, their own philosophy, their own yantra, their own mantra, their own tantra, in each. But what is the core? What makes the Shaivacharya very unique is Shiva Buddhi. What is this Shiva Buddhi? Sarvam Shivamayam. Whatever exists in this universe, everything is Shiva. And Shiva eva karta naham. Shiva's second philosophy, second adhara shila is Shiva eva karta. There is only one karta in this universe. Who is that? Shiva eva naham. And who is this Shiva? Antaratma eva Shiva. My true nature is Shiva. Okay? So, whatever, yatra yatra manoyati. So, whatever I see in this universe, everything is Shiva. And he alone is the karta. And who is this Shiva? When I inquire who is this, I understand that my consciousness itself is Shiva. So this is the Shaivacharya. This is the core of Shaivacharya. Fourth is known as Dakshinacharya. In Dakshinacharya, Dakshina Kalika. Heard about Dakshina Kalika? Dakshineshwar in Kalighat also Sri Krishna was worshipping. That Dakshina Kalika is the adhara for this Dakshina Patha or Dakshinacharya. Who is this Kalika? This Kalika is none other than Satchidananda Brahmavabodha. Who is this Kalika? This Kalika is the Satchidananda Brahma Avabodha. Avabodha, that consciousness of that Satchidananda Brahma. That's why, Mahakalika's, Dakshina Kalika's tongue is always outside. What is that tongue? That tongue is Brahmakara Vritti. What we call in Vedanta, what is Brahmakara Vritti? Sarvam Khalyudam Brahma. Yad Asti Tad Brahma. So with that tongue only, she removed all that Raktabijas. What is Raktabija? Dvitiya Vrittihi. Aham and Idam. I and this. Aham. I am there and this is there. This Bodha is the Raktabija. Once I and this is there, then this become many. That's the story of the, from each and every, drop of blood, another person created. And from that, another person. So the moment this aham idam bodha, I and this bodha comes. Now, how can we remove this idam bodha? Only by the tongue of Kalika, Dakshina Kali. So that Brahmakara Vritti, Brahmavabodha is the core of Dakshinacharya. Okay, also in Dakshinacharya, this Varna, Ashrama, duties, everything is to be practiced in a proper manner. So, Vedacharya, Vaishnavacharya, Shaivacharya, Dakshinacharya. Next is known as Vamacharya. Vamacharya. Vama means left. Leftist and rightist. So, what is Vamacharya? Vamacharya means, Vama also means beautiful. Vama. Vama Keshi. Vama means very beautiful. Vama also means a woman. A woman is also known as Vama. That part which is very beautiful is also known as Vama. Okay? Vama also means the left. So, what is Vamacharya? Vamacharya is that part in which you take the help of your spouse, the opposite sex. a man is known as Bhairava in this path. Bhairava is always assisted or helped with Bhairavi. Bhairavi is always assisted and helped with the Bhairava. So in the Vamachara Pada, they are one unit. The husband and wife, or the sadhaka and the Shakti, they are one unit. They help each other to progress. So the one of the cause for the fall of Tantra or wrong understanding of Tantra is not understanding this, and then lot of duracharas came into the structure. It's not because of the Shastra, it is because of the anadhikaritva of the sadhakas. So that is known as Vamachara. What is the core of Vamachara? The core of Vamachara is to go beyond the duality. See, I feel that I am a man and this is a woman. Or a woman feels that I am a woman and this is a man. Okay, with the help of this Vamachara, they are practicing the Vamachara Paddhati so that they go beyond the body consciousness. See, please understand, this man and woman is only in the body. The moment the body is left, the jiva is neither man nor a woman. No, sometimes people ask this question. See, in our Puranas and even Veda, they say that when we go to the heavens, there is Urvashi, Menaka, Rambha, Tilotama and all of them. What about women? There is no women, there is no man. See, Jiva is Jiva. The moment you come out of this body, then there is no more. So, to achieve that kind of a state where there is no differences, Vamachara helps. So, that is Vamachara's Hridaya. Okay, so Vamachara help us to, to be yourself. Be yourself and go beyond. Don't try to pretend that we are somebody else. Okay, so you are whom you are, and then with that point, with the help of the, the Prakriti, we practice the Tantra and go beyond this feeling of Dvaita Buddhi, and which brings the purity, purity in our word and action and mind. That is the Hridaya of Vamachara. Now comes next, which is known as the sixth one, is known as Siddhanta Achara. Siddhanta Achara. Siddhanta means truth. Siddhanta means concept. Siddhanta means conclusion. Siddhanta means the essence. So Siddhanta Achara is more of a philosophical nature. In Siddhanta Achara, the Bahya, Pujadi, etc. less, more of contemplation and meditation is more given importance, and that is known as Siddhanta Achara. Now comes the seventh one, which is known as Kaula Achara. This is very much, heard, and then Kaula. We'll discuss this Kaula later when we study about the Shakti, Tantra. So what is Kaula? There are many meanings for Kaula. But the first meaning, Ku means earth. Bhumihi. Ku. Bhumihi. La bija. So, Kula means the earth with seeds. What do you mean by that? Imagine that there is a paddy field. Okay, the paddy field is ready and we have even sown the seed. But if you look at it, there's no paddy. But that paddy field is potent, it has the capacity or capability to produce, but which is not seen now. So this idea of the universe, which is capable of creation, is known as Kula. So that is that kulas, that which is associated with kula is known as kaula. La become la, lalayora bhedaha. La become la, especially in south. So la and la are one only. Kula become kula. So kaula is kaula. Okay, so it's actually in the Vedic period itself, it was there. In Sanskrit, the Prathama mantra of Rigveda is Agnim ile la. So that la is actually was there, but then Sanskrit discarded it. But I think in Marathi also it is there, in South Indian languages. La is there. So the kula become kaula, become kaula. See, it's very interesting. Now North India, etc., very place there's a surname, Kaul. What is this Kaul? Kaul is a person who is adopted, who is a person who is a dikshita, or a person who is very good in the Kaula Marga. Anyhow, so Kaula, so that's Kaula. Kula become Kaula. Kaula itself is Kaula. Now, what is one meaning? Another meaning is Kula means Kundalini. Kula means Kundalini Shakti. So Kaula means what? The path which is focused on Kundalini. So Kundalini Vidya is known as Kaula. Now, so what do you mean by this? That path of Kaula, the Shakti is given prominence. In the path of Kaula, the Shakti is prominent, and with the help of Shakti, Kula Kundalini, the sadhaka reaches the highest. In Kaulapada, Bahya Puja is also as much important as the Antara Puja. So there are two kinds of paths, sadhanas in Siddhanta, in the Tantrika Pada. One is known as the Bahya Puja or Bahya Yajna, Bahya Yaga and Antara Yaga. The practices which are outside, the practices which you should do inside. In Kaulapada, both are given equal importance. You have to do the Bahya Puja also along with the inner meditations. So that's why Kaula is Kaula Achara. So what is Kaula? The Kaula Sadhaka, Kula means, as I was telling, it is the Kundalini. Akula means Shiva. So Kula becomes one with Akula. That is known as the Shiva Shakti Aikya. Through the Kundalini Vidya is the base of Kaulachara. Now comes one more, that's why I was saying 6 plus 1. Because some acharyas of this Tantra Shastra, they consider this, the 7th one, as part of the first one. They say that the 7th one is actually not an independent one, it is only Vedachara. But some Acharya says, no, this is an independent one, and that is known as Samaya Achara. Bhagavan Shankaracharya practiced the Samaya Achara. In all his Madhyas, Samaya Achara is given prominence. So what is Samaya? Samaya is Devi. What do you mean by Samaya? Samam. Samam Brahma. The Samatva, no, we in Bhagavad Gita also, Samadarshana, Sarvatra Samadarshana. What is Samayachara? Sarvatra Samadarshanattvam Samayam. No, everywhere that Sama is seen. What is Sama? Sama is Brahma. So Sarvatra Brahma Buddhi. So what is Samayachara? Samayachara is that which helps us to develop Sarvatra Brahma Buddhi, Sama Buddhi. Those practices which will help a person to develop the Sama Buddhi is Samayachara. That process is known as Samayachara. Now, in Samayachara, the Shiva and Shakti are given equal prominence. They are Sama. Shiva is equal to Shakti. Not that Shakti is higher or Shiva is higher. In Shaivachara, Shiva is higher. In Kaulachara, Shakti is prominent. But in Samayachara, Shiva and Shakti are sama. And next is, in Samayachara, of course, Samayachara also, they also do the worship of Sri Chakra, Mahameru, etc. But more than the external puja, havanadi, their sadhana is more of an internal nature. Andaryagaha. It's not that Samayacharyas do not perform any kind of Bahyachara. He may. But the prominence, the importance is given to the Antaryaga. More of these, different kinds of meditations and the Jiva Brahma Aikya, what they call in Vedanta, same thing, Shiva Shakti Aikya is there. So, Sarvam Shivamayam, Shiva Shaktimayam. Not only Shivamaya, Shiva Shaktimayam, that is the Samayamata, and then the practice is of both, more of an internal nature and to come up to that level of Samatva. So these are the Tantrika Achara, Samayachara, Kaulachara, Siddhantachara, Vamachara, Dakshinachara, Shaivachara, Vaishnavachara and Vedachara. So these are the 7 kinds of acharas. These are the 7 kinds of paths within the tantric system. Now, they call that there are 9 kulas. In the Tantra Paddhati, there are 9 kulaha, known as NavaKula. Kula means generally we think as family, isn't it? So here, NavaKula means 9 aspects. They say that this entire universe is made up of 9 aspects. It's known as NavaKula. What are the 9 aspects? First, they call Shiva Tattva, like Jiva Tattva. First Kula means Jiva Kula. Jiva Kula means Jivas, beings. Jiva. Second is Prakriti Kula. Kula in Sanskrit, Kula also means group. Now in Prakriti Kula, they talk about 24 aspects. Actually, we will learn it in later. There are 20 things which comes under the Prakriti and 4 things under Shiva. Shakti, 20 aspects like Panchabhutaha, Panchajnanendriya, Panchakarmendriya and Pancha Tanmatraha. So this all comes under Prakriti. And there are 4 tattva which comes from Shiva. Maya, Shuddha Vidya, Maheshwara and Sadashiva. So these are 4 tattvas. We'll learn this in a little. So this entire thing is known as the tattvas, Prakriti Tattva. Then comes Dik. Dik means direction. Desha. In Vedanta we call it Desha. In Tantra it's known as Dik. Dik means directions. East, west, north, and then up and down. So they think about Dasha Dishaha. The 10 directions, all the 4 plus 4 and up and down. So Dasha Dishaha. Then comes Kala, time. Everything's so in the tantric traditions, they go in deep into the analysis of Kala, Desha, etc., etc., etc. Then comes Kshiti. Kshiti is Bhu. So not only Bhumi, which is the matter, but Bhu Tattva in the tantric tradition is known as Mooladhara Chakra. Now, that's all will come, we'll discuss again. So, Bhutattva is Mooladhara. Bhutattva is in Samashti and Mooladhara Chakra in Veshti. In individual sense, individual aspect, it is the Mooladhara Chakra. In Samashti, it is Bhutattva. Then comes Apaha. Apaha, the water element. Okay? And then in individual sense, it is the Swadhisthana. We will discuss about this again. Okay? Then comes Tejaha, fire. In individual it is Manipuraka Chakra, and Vayu, Pranaha, and Anahata Chakra, Akasha. Akasha is in us is Vishuddhi Chakra. So these 7 are known as the 9 are known as the 9 aspects of life. This entire universe is under these 9 aspects. So that is known as the NavaKulas. And another thing is very much discussed in this Shastra is Gunaha. Sattva, Rajas and Tamas. So based on Sattva, Rajas and Tamas, the entire division of sadhana is done. So in a person whom Sattva, the Rajas, Tamas is prominent, we already learned what we call them pashu. So that's why Bhagavan is known as Pashupati. When you go to Nepal, Kathmandu, Bhagavan is known as Pashupati. What is this Pashupati? Pashunam Patihi. So Pashupatam is a mother. Pashupata mother is a Shaiva Tantra mother. So Pashu, Pasha and Pati. Anyhow. So that is known as the Pashu. Pashu means a person in whom the tamas is prominent in tantric understanding. Then comes veera, where rajas is prominent. And then comes a person whom sattva is prominent. See, when there is a prominence means what? Others are also there. It's not that only Shuddha Sattva. There cannot be a person exist in this world, only Shuddha Sattva. Okay. So, but prominence is there, then that person is, that sadhaka is known as divya. Okay. So, who are they? Pashu, Veera and Divya. And as I was telling, this could be in us also. Sometimes we are in Pashu Bhava, sleeping. We are active, doing things. We are in Veera Bhava. When we are sitting and meditating, we are in, it could be. So, it could be in one person, it could be in the society. Okay. So, these 3 bhavas are there. Accordingly, the upasanas are given. Now we are going to discuss one aspect which gave all bad name to the Tantra Shastra. It is known as Panchatattva. We should understand this very properly. The Panchatattva, also known as Panchamakaraha. I'm sure many of us might have heard about them, or these are the things which actually brought the entire tantric system into a very bad, people think that Tantra is licentious to do anything, etc., etc. But actually it is not so. These 5 things are the main core of Tantrika sadhana. What are the Panchamakaraha? Madhyam Mamsam Tadha Mathsyo Mudra Maidhunamevacha Panchatattva Devi Nirvana Mukti Hetavaha Makara Panchamam Devi Devanamapi Durlabham. So, Panchamakara sadhana. Panchamakara sadhana is that which makes Tantra very different from the Vaidika Anushtana. Okay, what are the Panchamakaraha? 5 things starting with Ma. That's why Panchamakaraha. Okay, in the Veda, in the Tantric tradition, they are known as Panchatattva. But generally, it is called as Panchamakara. What are the Panchamakaraha? Madhyam, Mamsam, Tadha Mathsya, Mudra, Maidhunamevacha. These are the 5 makaras. I request all of you to listen this little, you should not leave anything, because then this can create a lot of confusion in the understanding of Tantra. Okay, now let us start from the first one known as Madhya. As I was explaining in the beginning itself, Tantra Shastra is a Shastra which, accepts everyone into its fold. It's not like the Vaidika Achara. It is not like the many other systems which exist in India. Tantra Achara is something which accepts everyone into its fold. That's why we have pashu, veera and divya. Now, how the Tantra Achara accept a person who is of the level of pashu? Please see what Tantra is telling us is, oh my dear, you want to drink wine, intoxicating liquor? Yes, okay, you can. But you do one thing, offer this to Bhagavan. Okay, offer this to Bhagavan and then take it as a prasada. Okay, please understand that the Tantra is not asking everyone to drink Madhya. What it is trying to tell us is, suppose there is a person who cannot, he's so much into this, he cannot live without liquor. Tantra says, okay son, but you do one thing, you have a little bit, but you offer first this to Bhagavan. Okay, and take it as prasad. This is not a license for anyone to drink. This is how, anyhow. So, for a pashu's kind of sadhaka, anything, any intoxicating liquor he is consuming, first he has to offer this to Sri Bhagavan. Okay, whether it is Veerabhadra, whether it is, there are so many, even to Bhadrakali herself. But then what happens is, suppose now I am a pashu sadhaka. So I become very happy, okay. All other people say, don't drink. And these people telling, okay, no problem. You drink, but you should offer this to Kali. Okay, I'm very happy. I start to offer this to drink. Offer this to Kaliga and start to take this. Okay, see, when you offer anything to Bhagavan, there will be some grace in that, you see. And please understand that Bhagavan doesn't need liquor to get intoxicated. He is already in that. But what happens is, when it becomes prasada, the prasada has the power, prasade sarvadukkhanam hani, it has the power to cleanse our mind. Suppose I'm a pashu sadhaka. Okay, I start with offering the liquor to Devi or Bhagavan, to whichever form which I worship, and then have it. Slowly, what they do, they say, okay, you are doing this Madhya sadhana? Yes, I'm very happy, very good. But now you do one thing, okay? What is that? You see, you offer only some kind of Madhya only. Okay, first he was offering whatever he felt, Now they say, little, not very intoxicating, little less intoxicating. Then, third stage, Guru tells him, you are doing that? Yes. Every day? Yes. Now you do one thing, please offer only on Fridays. Okay, so you cannot have Madhya unless it is offered. Okay, now I am talking about a pashu sadhaka. So now he can only have Madhya only Fridays. Afterwards, the Shastra, oh, you are doing Fridays? No, very good. Now you offer this only on Amavasya. Okay, so now he offer this only on Amavasya, and see, think now what happened to his life. A person who was drinking without any days, slowly he started to control its quantity, then quality, then the period, it reduced into once in a week, then it became once in a month. See, then it will become, again we say, once in a year. So this is how Tantra worked. So Tantra was not a license telling, you drink. No. If you are a pashu, see, you cannot, if you tell them, don't drink, they can't. So the Tantra Shastra comes to his level and then slowly uplifting. Okay. But Swamiji, there is, like if you are doing the puja of the Devi and or the, in the Tantra, they say that now you have to offer Madhya. Now what should I do? I don't drink. Yes, very good. You are a veera sadhaka. Now, a veera sadhaka should not even touch the Madhya. Okay, so what I should do? Take a copper vessel. Now, into that copper vessel, you add coconut water. Okay, and this coconut water is offered. And little more, when a veera sadhaka becomes little more advanced, then what happens? Then he is asked to offer honey. Okay. Now that person, as I was telling, you see, it's not another person, okay? The bud is now become a flower. See, this, for a person who was a pashu, has now become a veera sadhaka. Now comes a level where he enters into the divya bhava. Now, what is actually Madhya? Says the Tantra Shastra, Agamasara is one of the Tantra Shastra, okay? Agamasara says, what is this Madhya you are talking about? Somadara kshare dhyatu brahmarandradvaranane pitvanandamayastanya saeva madhya sadhakah. What is this Madhya you are talking about in the Tantra? This is that Amrita Srava which happens from your, from your Brahmarandra. From Brahmarandra, it's believed that Amrita Asava is happening. But what happened in all of us, this Amrita is falling into our Kantha. The moment the Amrita falls into the Kantha, it becomes water. Now what is Madhya Sadhana in the Tantrika Pada? Madhya Sadhana is Yaduktam Param Brahma Nirvikaram Niranjanam Tasmin Pramadana Jnanam Tanmadhyam Parikirtidam. So, Kaivalya Tantra says that what is this Madhya Sadhana for a divya? For a divya sadhaka, Madhya Sadhana is intoxicating. People used to think that Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, people used to think that, oh, what kind of a Brahmana he is. He's always walking like this because he's intoxicated. People think that he drinks. Yes, he drinks. What is that he used to drink? He used to drink that, Ananda, Brahmananda Anubhuti. So for a divya sadhaka, the Madhya is that Brahman. The constant remembrance of this Brahman, constant remembrance of Paramatma, constant remembrance of Ishvara, constant remembrance of your Ishtadevata, which intoxicates you. You are no more aware of all these things. That is Madhya. You see how the Tantra is slowly taking you to any being, from the liquor to something, that is known as anukalpa. So instead of liquor, you give the coconut water, because at a stretch it's not possible for human being to change. So slowly, step by step, the Tantra Shastra takes him into a level where he is always in intoxicated mood with the Ishvara Chintanam. This is Tantra. Tantra is not asking us to drink. Tantra is telling us how can we be always intoxicated through that dhyana. That dhyananubhuti, that brahmanubhuti is showering. What we need all this, mind will not go to any kind of, we are no more. See, actually it makes us independent. We do not need any of the Bahya Vastu to be happy. That's what Tantra is. Tantra brings that, swatantriya in our life. Now comes, Madhya. Next is Mamsa. Mamsa means flesh, meat. Now, as I was telling, for a pashu, pashu, a person who is of the lowest understanding of the tamasic nature, see, they say that, the Veda says, kalanjam ma bhakshihi. Veda's instruction to us is, kalanjam ma bhakshihi. What's the meaning of that? Means, you should not eat anything which causes pain for others. So, many places, nowadays they say that Veda promotes non-vegetarian food, etc. They don't understand what is the Vedic stand. So, if you have to have non-vegetarian, then you have to do a big yaga. It's not that you can just eat anything. It's another, anyhow. So, what the Veda says is kalanjam. So, we should not eat meat because without killing, you see, they say, in the vegetables also we are, killing. See, understand that in vegetables, okay, you pluck a fruit or a vegetable, that tree is not destroyed. Again, it will come out. But if you cut a part of the cow, it will not grow back. So, anyhow, so what is Mamsa in the Tantric tradition? So, I am a pashu. I cannot live without non-vegetarian. Okay, no problem. The same procedure. If you want to eat non-vegetarian, you have to offer to Devi or to your Ishtadevata. Okay. I started to do that. So as they say, once we offer that to the Lord, anything which is offered to the Lord, to the Ishvara, to Bhagavan, to Devi, that will bring a kind of purification in our heart. Slowly, again the same kind of procedure will come. Okay, only once in a week. Don't eat it every day. Okay, which day you want? Friday or Saturday or Tuesday? Okay, one day. Okay. Then slowly, once in a month. And then once in a year. Then he will become, the bud is now blossomed to a flower. So he became a veera sadhaka. Now, what is Mamsa in veera sadhana? Mamsa in veera sadhana is garlic and onion. You cook food with garlic or onions, etc. Add salt. Okay? And, or the white til. Til is there, white til. So you make laddus, etc. of the white til and offer. Or, generally what all of us know, what we do, the udad vada. Udundu vada. Udad dal is mamsa. So in our all Navratri, we prepare that, that is actually mamsa sadhana. So, you see, substitute the mamsa with which is much pure. Because, see, this is also protein, that is also protein. So, protein diet. Okay, so slowly shift from this, so it's known as veera sadhana. The moment we enter into veera sadhana, we cannot go back. Now, okay, you want to worship Mother with mamsa, offer udandu vada, or this white tilka tel, tilka laddu, or, as we said, some food cooked with onion and garlic, etc., you offer. Okay. You have it? Happy? Yes, happy. Okay. Now, again, you cannot stop here. Slowly progress. What is the mamsa in the highest level, or for a divya? What is mamsa? Says, see, there are two words in Mamsa, Mam and Sa. Mam means Mangala, Sa means Siddhi. So, what is Mamsa sadhana? Mamsa sadhana is that sadhana which brings us auspiciousness in our life. How can you, kill a being and offer and eat it, and then auspiciousness come to our life? Because that is not what meant in the highest level of Tantra. What is Mamsa? Mangalya jnanato devi Sachidanandadanatah Sarvadeva Priyatvacha Mamsa Ityabhidhiyate. Something is known as Mamsa because Mangalya Jnanatah. This will give that Mangalya Jnana, the most auspicious knowledge. Sachidanandadanatah. By consuming this, you will enjoy the Sachidananda. And Sarvadeva Priyatvacha. This is something which is very dear to all devatas. That's why this is known as Mamsa. Now, what is this Mamsa? This is Rahasya. Okay. Tantra Shastra is filled with Rahasya. What is the Rahasya of Mamsa? Says, Mashabdat Rasanad Jneya Taddamsanad Rasana Priye Sadayo Bhakshaye Devi Saeva Mamsa Sadakah Go Shabdenodita Jihva Tat Pravesha Hitaluke Go Mamsa Bhakshanamiti Mahapataka. What is Mamsa? Mamsa is our tongue. Tongue is made up of Mamsa only, there is no bone, it's only Mamsa. What is Mamsa Bhakshana? In the Tantric and in the yogic practices, there is one mudra known as in some they call it Shambhavi Mudra, some they call it Ghechari Mudra. They turn the tongue and put it in our Talu Desha and then meditate. So Mamsa Bhakshana for a divya is this Shambhavi Mudra. It's not eating something flesh outside. No, controlling our tongue and turning it towards the opposite direction and practicing the Shambhavi Mudra. What does it mean? See, this entire universe is made up of Vak. Okay, this universe is made up of Shabda. And turn that Shabda towards your own self and you realize that most auspicious. So that's why, Gomamsa Bhakshanamiti Mahapataka Nasanam. What is this Gomamsa? Mamsa is not the flesh of cow. This tongue, when you practice this Shambhavi Mudra or Khechari Mudra, and then we start to enjoy the Amrita Varshana, that is known as Mamsa for a divya sadhaka. So, Mathsya, Mamsa, Madhya, Mamsa. Now comes Mathsya. Mathsya means fish. No? Mathsya. Of course. Mathsya is for a pashu sadhaka, for a person who is of the tamasic nature. So, he has to eat fish. Without Jalapushpa, Ganga Pushpa, we cannot live up. Okay, you eat. But you offer it to mother first, and then only on Fridays or Saturdays, then once in a month, and then once in a year. Then what happens? Then comes this is not Anukalpam, okay? Remember this word. So instead of Mamsa, we offer all those, good and all that. Instead of Mathsya, what do we offer? We offer Chundal, Kadala. In our Navaratri, etc., we Chundal. So the Vada is Mamsa. This is Mathsya. This is known as Anukalpa. As we rise from the, from the Tamasika nature to the Rajasika nature, so when we become Veera Sadhana, so we substitute the Mamsa with all the Udas, etc., the Mathsya with the Chana. Chana is what? Or eggplant, Bengal. So that's why in Devi Puja, especially in Bengal and all those places, you have to offer Bengal to Bhagavati. You cut it into small pieces and then fry it, deep fry it, etc. That actually is Anukalpa for Mamsa, Mathsya. Okay, eggplant. Another is red radish, mooli, and any red leafy vegetables. This all can be offered in the place of Mathsya in veera sadhana. Noting down, okay, what other thing? So, now, that's very good. So, from fish we came to radish. Now, from radish, where we go? Here comes, in the divya bhava, what is the real meaning of Mathsya? You see, what is that which gives Mathsya? Mathsya is always moving, What is that which is always moving? Says, Malsyamanam sarva bhuteshu suga dukkhamidam priye idiyat satyuka jnanam tan Mathsya parikirtidaha. Kularnava Tantra says, what is this Mathsya you are talking about? Matsamanam sarva bhuteshu suga dukkham. Understanding that each and every being feel the same way sukha and dukkha as mine. If somebody tells something to me, how it hurts me, the same way when I speak to another person, I should be careful that I'm not hurting another person. So understanding that each and every action of mine, I should be very careful so that it is not creating disturbance in the heart of the other. So, Kularnava Tantra says, this is Matsamanam Sarva Bhuteshu Sugadukkam. So, what I want, I should give. What I do not want, I should not give. Iti yat sattviga jnanam tan Mathsya parikirtitah. Now, Kailasa Tantra says, what is this Mathsya? Ganga Yamunayor Madhye Dvau Matsyau Charatas Sada Tau Matsyau Bhakshayedyastu Sabhavet Mathsya Sadhakaha. Says, Ganga Yamunayor Madhye Dvau Matsyau Charatas Sada. There are two fish. Now, this fish is always moving. Where? Ganga Yamunayoho Madhye. In between the Ganga and Yamuna, the fish is always moving. Tau Mathsya Bhaksha. You should eat these two fish. Which are they? Says, Manasadindriya Gramam Samyamatmaniyo Yajet Mathsyashi Sabhaved Devi Itare Prani Ghatakaha. What is this Mathsya which is in constant movement? This is our Shwasa and Nishwasa. So what is this Mathsya sadhana? Mathsya sadhana is pranayama. So when you say that you are eating fish, means what? You are conquering fish. Then only you can eat it. So what is this Mathsya sadhana Tantra Shastra is talking about? The real Mathsya sadhana is conquering our prana and apana, or shwasa and nishwasa through pranayama vidhi. So with the pranayama we will be able to control our mind, and because of that pranayama becomes very important in a spiritual sadhana, and for a divya sadhaka, the Mathsya sadhana is none other than pranayama. Okay? Now, so Madhya, Mamsa, then Mathsya. Then comes Mudra. What is the meaning of Mudra? Mudra's one meaning is fried grains. If you take any grain, whether it is chawal or gehu, and then fry it in ghee. Okay, that's how we make churna. So in Navratri we make churna. Different things we fry and then make churna. That churna. That churna is Mudra. One meaning of Mudra. Okay. Second meaning of Mudra. Mudra means all this, gestures, different gestures they use, different mudras we use in the puja also, in the the nritta, etc. That is also known as mudra. Okay, and mudra also means kamakeli. All kinds of sexual activities also known as mudra. Now, says in the sadhana of a pashu, a pashu should offer, pashu means a sadhaka or tamasic nature, he should offer different kinds of grains fried in ghee and offer to mother. Or it is not there, puffed rice. What do you say, puffed rice? Poha, not poha. Muri. Mudi. That is very dear. So that puffed rice is also known as mudra. Okay. So different kinds of grains fried or make it into powder. So that is for the tamasika or for the pashu. For a rajasika, for a person who is of the veera bhava, mudra is different kinds of, in there is aradhana, is supposed to learn different kinds of, the samudra aradhita. Bhagavati is always worshipped with the samudras and different other hand gestures, etc. should be learned and practiced. And what about for a divya? Says, what is mudra? Sahasrare mahapatme karnika mudrita magor atma tatraiva deveshi kevala paradopamaha suryakadi pratikashaha chandrakodi sushitalah atraiva kamaniyascha mahakundalini yutaha yasya jnanodayastatra mudra sadhaka uchyate. What is mudra in the highest realm? The highest realm for a divya sadhaka, mudra. What is the meaning of mudra? 3 words are there. Mud, drava, ra. So, mudam dravayati, that which gives us great joy. So, mudra means that which gives us, that which actually dravayati, that which melts our heart and gives us great joy is known as mudra. So what is the mudra for a sadhaka? The mudra of a sadhaka, of the divya bhava, is the meditation of Jiva Brahma Aikya or Kundalini Shiva Shakti Aikya. The meditation in our Sahasrara, where we see that Shiva and Shakti has become one, Jiva and Brahma has become one. This kind of meditation is known as mudra. But Swamiji, that is only possible for a very higher kind of sadhaka. So what about the other sadhakas? Says, Satsangena bhaved muktihi asatsango bandhana kramam asatsanga mudranam yate tan mudra parikirtanam. What is mudra? Says, see, all of us will satsangatve nissangatvam, nissangatve nischalatattvam, nischalatattve jivan, satsangatve nissangatvam, nissangatve nirmohatvam, nirmohatve nischalatattvam, nischalatattve jivan mukti. This satsanga is mudra. So when we are united with our Guru, with Mahatmas, which will help us to meditate on the supreme truth, is mudra. For a divya sadhaka. Now comes the last and that which actually destroyed Tantra Shastra. That is Maithunam. So Maithuna means the sexual union. Okay? So this is what actually destroyed the Tantra Pada from the Bharatavarsha, because these Pashu people, they use the entire Tantra Shastra to fulfill their animalistic tendencies and called it religion. See, a person practices whatever he wants to do, it's okay. But the moment you put the name of religion or the stamp of religion or on all our kinds of wrong actions, then what happened? The religion will perish. So, there is the Panchama Makara known as Maithuna. So, what is Maithuna? Says, for a tamasika person, a very tamasa person, for a pashu, see, in a pashu, tamas is very prominent. In him, kama is very much there. You tell him, no, you have to practice brahmacharya. It is equal that he is not at all in the path at all. So what Tantra Shastra is telling him is, when you are doing this action, feel that you are the Shiva and the lady is Shakti. So when you are in that union, understand that this actually Shiva Shakti Aikya is happening. Rise your mind from the flesh. Don't go after this flesh or the Ananda of the sexual union. Slowly at that time think about Shiva. Think about what kind of a understanding. And slowly you will see that that need, the pull of the karma starts to come down. That's why we have to think that we are Shiva, because that's all the story, that Shiva burned the Kamadeva with his third eye, etc. The moment when we are in this Maithuna Kriya and we meditate upon, somehow we bring that thought into us, it will change the entire concept. And slowly, this person will be able to reduce his want and he will be able to do Viraksha. So according to Tantra Pada, this is not a license to do whatever you need and lead a life of an animal. The Tantra is trying to bring this awareness and slowly rise the pashu into a higher level. Now when the pashu is risen to a higher level, then what is Maithuna? Now she has done this practice for some time. Now there is no need of a Bhairavi or a Bhairava for the sadhaka. He is now independent. There is no more pull. You had done Kama Jaya. The Maithuna in the Tantra Shastra is not for Kama. The Maithuna in Tantra Shastra is for Kama Jaya. To conquer the Kama. To make the Kama ashes. And then you came to a level, now Veera Bhava. There's no need, there's no pull of the nature. Then what we do? Now we are in Veera Bhava. Now what is this Maithuna? Maithuna is none other than, see, like in our tradition, etc., when many of our temples, sometimes they don't understand only, like in Kerala, we have Kodungalur temple, etc., where, they use bad words and all that. It's Maithuna. You see, if you want to do anything which is negative, apparently negative, you offer it to the Devata, slowly the same word becomes Nama for her. See, that is the entire process. Now comes now what about the Veera Sadhaka? For a Veera Sadhaka, what is Maithuna? You take Aparajita Pushpa. You know Aparajita Pushpa? We call Shanku Pushpa. That blue, that Shanku Pushpa, Aparajita. And take it first in the Kurma Mudra. Okay, in the Kurma Mudra. And then put it in the Yoni Mudra and offer to Mother. That is Maithuna. So, when we take Aparajita flower or, Agasti flower, Aparajita flower, some particular flowers, and then offer it to Mother in the Yoni Mudra and then Kurma Mudra, etc., that is known as Maithuna. This is Anukalpa of the sadhana in a higher level, or a veera sadhana. Okay. Now, what about the divya sadhana? Actually, why we do all this? Because we should rise to a level where you don't even need an external gesture. What is that? Says, Kula Kundalini Shakti Dehinam Dehadharini Taya Shivasya Samyogaha Maithunam Parikirtitam. What is Maithuna? Maithuna is the Kula Kundalini Shakti is uniting with the Shiva. When Kundalini rise and unite with Shiva, that is Maithuna. That is the, that is the oneness. Parasaktyatma midunaha samyogananda ishwaraha muktaste maidhunam tatsyat itare striniveshaka. Who is the real sadhaka in Midhuna? A person who is able to, take his Kundalini Shakti, rise his Kundalini Shakti from Muladhara and take that, Kula Kundalini and unite it with the Parashiva in the Sahasrara. That is the real Maithuna, the union of Jiva to the Brahman. Jiva Brahma Aikya. That is Maithuna in the highest. So see, this is Vedanta also speak about the same thing. Jiva Brahma Aikya, realizing my true nature as Brahman. But what Tantra is trying to do is, see, a person who is very well advanced, okay, a person who is sadhana chadushte sampannaha, one whose mind is free from all kinds of lust, etc., that person will be able to do this Brahmachindanam, Brahmatma Chandanam. But what about 90% of people who will not be able to do this? What about them? Tantra says, we will help you. From where you are. You are a householder and you want all this, okay. But please follow the instruction of your Guru and then change a action into worship. Yadyad karma karomi tattadagilam shambho tava aradhanam. See, I am doing a karma. Okay, the karma is the same, but the bhava is different. So when a person actually practices this, slowly he rises. His mind rises and he comes to a level where the brahmacharya becomes very natural to him. He actually is able to do the kamajaya. And then he worships Mother with that samyoga. And then he enters into that state of oneness with the Supreme. See how beautiful is the Tantra Shastra. But what happened was, because the Tantra Shastra should be, especially the pashu bhava, even the veera bhava, should be practiced only under a siddha guru. Otherwise what happens is, this all becomes license to drink and eat and enjoy whatever we want and then put it in the name of the religion, because of which you shall perish and the religion also will perish. So this is what happened to our Bharatavarsha, because they were not, right acharyas were very, very, very less, and then Shishyas are waiting to do whatever they want to do. That's why Bhagavan Adi Sankaracharya has to come. So we'll discuss it again. So sometimes he was telling, Sankaracharya only wrote not only this, there are many tantric kritis of Shankara. Not only this, the Saundarya Lahari, there is one text known as Prapanchasara. It's a pure tantric text of Shankara. And many other stotras, which are very much in tantric in nature, because Bhagavan, who is Shankara? Shankaraha, Sankaracharya. Sankaracharya is none other than Shankara. And Sri Parameshwara has Panchamukhaha. Now, Sri Parameshwara has 5 faces, Ishanadi. Now, there are 5 faces, and Sri Sankaracharya also had 5 faces. He came not only to re-establish Advaita Mata, but to establish the entire Sanatana Dharma. So that's why he had 5 faces. What are these 5 faces? We'll see tomorrow. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.